All right, Ronnie Olson of the Shady Spring Tigers, trying to figure out where to put the net. Ronnie, it's becoming a net, like a yearly thing.
Like Braden Chapman used to do.
Anyway. You guys probably haven't played as well as you thought you would down the stretch, but tonight looked like you left everything out there. What was the difference between the closing, the 2-2 finish, and tonight against a very good Herbert Hoover team?
First of all, I want to say thank you to the unsung heroes, which is our second string and our JV guys, because their season's been over for a week and a half, and they have been in here grinding. They haven't went to track, they haven't went to baseball, and they have stood by us and allowed our 6 guys. We only play 6 to get the reps in. We've repped their offense, and those guys are just as instrumental in our win as the 6s are right there. And I know it's a tough job, but I just first of all want to start out giving us second group, those JV guys, a heck of a shout out. And the difference is practice. Snow's killed us. I'm a creature of habit. I'm a practice guy. I want to be in this gym 6 days a week. If the SSC say will allow me, I do 7. Okay, but snow, and then you're rescheduling games. You're playing 4 games a week. You can't condition. You can't work on fundamentals. We got in here and practiced and got back to the roots and the fundamentals of Shady Spring basketball. That's defending, that's staying solid, that's being disciplined, and that's pushing the ball. And that's what we did tonight. That was a heck of a team. They have nothing to hang their heads about. Hatfield, those guys won. They are a great team. Coach is going to do a good job in the future. It's his first year. It's a tough place to play. Shout out to our student section, too. Did you see how deep they were? Shady Spring, this was one of the best environments we've had here. I told people, you're going to see one of the best environments you'll see. And I put our guys up against any school in the state. I know they talk about different counties, but I put Shady Spring at the top, and I just want to say thank you to them.
Due respect to the teams that you played it's in this game.
Yep.
You and Hoover had always managed, because of being the top team in each section. Just talk about playing them and what you had to do. I think they're probably the best team you played of the 5.
I'm not going to go into, yeah, I am, because it's unjust to my guys. It's unjust to Hoover. It's unjust to Sissonville. It's unjust to Independence, that whoever put those regions together that had a geographical sense that there's no way that they could have passed the geographic test in school, because we got teams passing over other regional teams to play us. I don't think it's fair, but that's one of the best teams in the state. They just happen to be in our same region this year. And I think they need to look at all that. We knew we were going to worry about what we were going to worry about, and that was getting a 1 seed in the state tournament that goes through Charleston, that goes through Shady, and that's all we were worried about. Control what we could control. When we saw 9 teams in our region, nothing we could do about it. We just got to go take care of business. They need to look at that. I feel bad for them because they're stuck in a tough region. Greenbrier East, Ripley, I don't know what happened in those games, but those are awful regions. But shout out to my guys. They just played Shady Spring basketball. Seniors refused to lose. Our freshmen stepped up. Our coaches stepped up. I'm just so proud of them.
Second half, you guys go into the break up 7, and obviously you guys outscored them in a monster way there in the third quarter. What was kind of your message to your guys in trying to expand that lead there in the third?
I thought we were thinking too much in the first half on defense. Let's just guard. We say it all the time, guard your yard. They're sick of doing I know they come in here yesterday, they were just so tired of doing half-court defense and all the stuff they did, but just get back to Shady Spring basketball. We knew 7 was going to turn to 14, and 14 would turn into 20, because they were tired. That's a good team, well coached, but I knew my guys would come through in the end.
Talk about Jalen Bailey and just the job he did getting you guys started. I mean, he's doing what he does, getting rebounds against bigger guys. His heart and what you guys try to do, how big was it in a game like this?
Refuse to lose. A refuse to lose attitude. Jalen didn't settle. He took a couple jumpers early, and he went downhill. We knew with how their defense was sagging off, we just work them a little bit, we could get layups. And Jalen is a blur on a defensive end and an offensive end. And he kept us in that thing in the first half, and everybody else came to play in the second half. And he did a heck of a job of going downhill and drawing fouls on guys. So he's a hard guard. I wouldn't want to play against him in high school at no means. So my guys did a heck of a job. And man, I'm so happy for my seniors. I will admit, this is the most pressure and anxiety I have faced as a coach because of the stakes.
And how good they?
Because of my seniors. That's my son. Those are my guys that slept on my couch. My son stayed at their house. And it's a lot of pressure to not let those guys down. And for them to do that is amazing. And I got to get over and take this picture. But, hey, I appreciate it. All right? You got to do any more questions?